oftentimes on Facebook campaigns, some of the common mistakes that people make are to only launch with like one ad. I know that we always recommend you got to test, and test some more. So one big mistake is to just launch with one ad and expect for it to take off and perform. You always want to be testing. So you need to reserve roughly 10 to 15% of your total budget for testing, and that's on a continuous basis. So, not testing ad copy, not testing creative, not testing audiences, all of those things are big no-nos, because you never know what might perform best if you never try it. So definitely be testing. And then another common mistake I've seen is people using stock images on their ads for their creative. I highly discourage using stock photos for your ads, because your creative is going to be what stops the scroll, what gets people's attention and makes them interested and want to read more and actually go and go in depth and read all of the ad copy. The image or the video is more often than not going to be what keeps their attention and grabs their attention. So you want to be strategic about what kind of photos you're using. If you have a VSL, if you've got like a video sales letter that you want to do and test, you would probably be better off testing multiple VSLs. And I know that everybody's like, I'm just spending all my time creating all of this content to test things, and I just need results and I need them now. But the main thing to remember is that you always want to test everything about your ads, your headline, your offer, your CTA button, whatever you're telling people to do, whether it's shop now, learn more, contact us, or send us a message. You always want to test different formats of your ads and headlines to just see what the winning variables will be, because you just don't know. If you're only going to launch with one or two ads, then you could be missing out on a lot of opportunity there by never really knowing what works or what doesn't. You could just call it a failed campaign, but when really all you needed to do was just change one headline, and then it could have taken off, and you wouldn't know if you didn't test that. So that's a big one. I don't, let me see. In terms of stock photos, let me just kind of circle back on the stock photo thing. You want to have authentic content. You want to be unique. You want it to be relevant to whatever your offer is, whatever your hook is, what your ad copy is speaking to. You want that picture to be highly relevant to whatever your ad is about. And then you want it to pique interest. Like, you want people to stop and look at the image and be like, what is that? It could be something to pique their curiosity. It could be something weird or like out of the box, or just something that you wouldn't even think might work. But as long as it's going to grab people's attention, that's what matters. So, you want to use bright colors more often than not. Brighter images seem to resonate better with people, and colorful images, of course. And then you want to test different variations of that image. Like, you might do different angles, or you might include a person in one image and then only do like a product image for the other one. There's just a lot of moving parts in your ads, and you want to test different things along the way. So that's like my number one recommendation.